if you can handle.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinal. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Rockets. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Dallas, sitting there 4 spots below.
And I think for the Rockets, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Here we go. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, you'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with the great, and it's Şengün in at the 5. And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinals.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotations.
Now, here is Irving. Over in the corner, Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, P.J. Washington, very dangerous as a spot-up shooter in three-point territory, especially if he's in the corner.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. The great, good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Washington finds Lively. Now, here is Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Drills it from outside. Davis has got 5 points so far.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Thompson comes with the double team. Houston moving the ball around, and the basket by the great. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Şengün against Lively. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Şengün. No good from outside.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
And it's sent back by PD.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back. A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Tari Eason's checked in for Thompson. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Let's take a look at Dallas. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And Houston, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Dallas again missing. Houston's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to the great. KD on the wing. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
The Mavericks trailing. Thompson outside. Now, here's Washington. He's covered by Eason. Irving with a clean look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Flag is checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Thompson.
D'Angelo Russell.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. There's Russell with a three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you've got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's the great. Steps back and fires. And it falls over the rim and in. The great's got 16.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Şengün. Here's the great. Here's Smith. It's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Russell dishes to Irving. And here's Washington outside. Drains the three-pointer. Washington's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And the great subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Flag. Thompson, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Clint Capella is out there with Tari Eason. And it's the great in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Kevin?
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. And Dallas also making a switch. Flag is checked in.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the great. Nailed from three-point land. The great's got 19 points.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And KD's got the ball here for Houston. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
Here's the great. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Clint Capella, and Smith subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. For Houston, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second.
Here's the great, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. The greats got the lead, back up to 3 now for Houston. Thompson outside. Irving can't get it to go.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Irving comes to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 6.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. Here's thinking about the shot.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
You can't go wrong with any of these guys. Each one brings something different to his team. They're all valuable.
But you know how it is, Kenny. People want to see one winner. That's sports. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Rockets.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around and make things happen, Shaq.
Not just willing, they like that style of play.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. Houston leading by 6. Fires from way outside. The great misses. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Pass to Davis. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's the great. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The greats got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And let's take a look at the numbers
For Alperon Şengün.
And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado, and more often than not, he prevails. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's the great. He's covered by Irving. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Rockets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
The line for Houston, number 1, taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Pass to Lively. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game. Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Durant with a screen on Irving. Outside Durant takes a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Irving passes to Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Washington. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets from New Orleans. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Irving passes to Davis. Now, Washington. 9 points in the game so far. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, "Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well." Back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in, and a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Clyde comes in for Anthony Davis. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's the great. He's guarded by Russell. Here's the great. 11 feet out, and he hits it. The great's got 41.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Inside, Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Well, Daniel Gafford sets a solid screen, gets off it quickly, and gets a bucket.
Here's the great. He's guarded by Russell. The great misses. Mavericks trail by 11. Russell finds Irving. It's stolen by Eason. To the inside. And the basket by the great. 43 points for the great.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. The Greats got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gets it off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 13. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here's the Great. Six on the shot clock. Thompson in the corner. And he's good on the three ball.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Pass the flag. And it's blocked.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's the Great. Fires the three. And down goes the three. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, the Great.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Thompson passes to Washington. That one's off, still out of sync.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev.
And another one.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for fourth most 50-point games in NBA history.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's the Great. And he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. A three ball. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Great.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
Here's the Great. He's covered by Irving. And here's KD for three. Knocks down the three ball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. The Greats got 58.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Washington passes to Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Here's the Great. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, the Great.